My husband and I got married a year ago, but our honeymoon is in 2 weeks. Here's why. But before I get into it, definitely hit that follow button because our honeymoon content is going to be epic and you're not going to want to miss out. So first, let's do a little backstory as into why we waited a year to go on our honeymoon. So Josh and I had been engaged about 6 months when we found out we were moving to Germany. And because it was with the military, in order for me to move with him, we had to legally be married. And at that point, we had already been engaged 6 months. So we were like, screw it. And we went to the courthouse in July. However, our wedding ceremony wasn't until November. So we didn't tell anyone, but we legally got married in July, which is honestly coming up soon. So we're gonna be celebrating our 1-year anniversary on our honeymoon. But the reason we didn't do our honeymoon right after our ceremony, which was in November, is because we were moving to Germany in December and we were like, there's just no time and no money to go straight onto a honeymoon when we have so many other things going on. Plus, because we were moving to Germany, we knew it would be cheaper and easier to figure out a honeymoon plan once we were living here. So I guess we technically have 2 wedding anniversaries. We have the one in July and the one in November, which will be fun once we get older to have like 2 celebrations. And it's honestly super common in the military, especially if you're PCSing at the same time, because if you're not legally married, like the military will not pay for you to move with your spouse. Honestly though, I kind of recommend waiting a while to go on your honeymoon because I feel like after the wedding, there's just so much to like decompress. You have so much going on. And so waiting a little while to do that little honeymoon, I feel like it's just, I don't want to say better, but I don't know. So finally, about 2 months ago, Josh finally planned our whole honeymoon. All I told him was that I wanted to be on a beach and he said, okay, I got you. And so our honeymoon is gonna be in Greece and I cannot wait. The hotel we're staying at is gorgeous. We're doing horseback riding, we're doing sailing, kayaking, we're doing a wine tour, we're doing a cooking class. He planned all of this. So long story short, the reason we waited a year to go on our honeymoon is because my husband's in the military. We were PCSing around the time of our ceremony and we just wanted to save up some money so that we could go on a really fun honeymoon, which we are, as I just said. So definitely go ahead and hit that follow button, bestie, because I am planning on some really fun, obviously Mamma Mia inspired content for the honeymoon and I cannot wait to go. Neither one of us has ever been to Greece before and I cannot wait to cross that off my bucket list. So I love you guys. I'll see you later.